Welcome, everyone, to Swoon-Worthy, a podcast where we talk about period dramas. And today we're not actually recording a full episode. We were planning to record Jane Eyre and talk about all the different on-screen adaptations over the years of this wonderful Bronte sister story. But now we're going to pivot a little bit and record just a quick short episode talking about the recent casting news for another Bronte sister adaptation, Wuthering Heights. And today we are here with a co-host. So normally it's just myself, Carly, and my sister Kayla, but today we have a friend, Anna, with us. Hi, Anna.
Hi, thanks for having me.
We are happy to have you because I know you're also quite passionate about Bronte novels. And I believe you mentioned Wuthering Heights was your favorite.
Yes, it is.
And so this recent news must come as a shock.
Yeah, it's a blow. I kind of want to start a petition on it.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people would be signing that petition because just to catch everyone up who's listening, a few days ago it was announced the cast of a new Wuthering Heights adaptation. And I remember reading before that, I don't know, maybe a month ago or longer, that Emerald Fennell was creating a new Wuthering Heights movie, but the casting hadn't been decided. And now we learned who wants to who wants to share with our listeners who
I
they
do.
chose.
Jacob Elordi has been cast as Heathcliff, and I couldn't be happier.
And they cast Margot Robbie, aka Barbie, as Kathy, or Catherine Earnshaw, I believe is her full name. Is that her full name, Anna?
Yes.
And this has come, I don't know, it's got a lot of buzz online. People are not happy with this. But Kayla, I know you're a Jacob Elordi fan.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in one of our past episodes, I was like, oh, I bet Jacob Elordi could play Heathcliff. And I know Anna probably just hates me now. But come
Well,
on,
here's
he's really attractive. But I haven't read the book. So is Anna, tell me, like, is he going
it.
to be a good?
It's not so much. I mean, he is attractive, and I don't mind him. It's just the book really emphasizes on, in a sense of like colorism,
Mm.
and Heathcliff is described as a dark-skinned person. So I
Uh,
think that's where a lot of people are kind of like, ugh,
well, that
because that is kind of the whole point of the story and why they can't be together in a sense. It's class and that.
Yeah.
So Jacob being cast, I mean, yeah, as Heathcliff just doesn't work. There's also this topic of iPhone face being tossed around, which we saw on Bridgerton. So it just doesn't work.
yeah.
Yeah. I think some people will acknowledge he's a good actor. And, we liked him in Priscilla. We thought he did a great job as
Oh, yeah.
Elvis. And, he has a lot of potential there. But then as Anna said, as far as the character of Heathcliff goes, that is authentic and accurate to the novel. Um, it- as you said, dark hair, dark eyes, dark skin,
Yeah.
and they throw, different terms around there, some derogatory, some call him, a gypsy,
Hmm.
a castaway. Um, but suffice to say, they could cast a person of color instead. Does that kind of help?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess there's just some crazy Jacob Elordi fan out there that's just like, let's cast him.
Someone like my dear sister Kayla.
Well, he was in Saltburn and they've worked together already, so
Yes.
it might just be like, oh, I liked him and I enjoyed working with him, so I can see that, but
Yeah, Anna, that's such a good point about Emerald Fennell working with him in the past on Saltburn, the other movie she directed. And I have to say, I had problems with that movie. Okay, so I liked the movie, but the whole time I was like, they're really not giving Brideshead Revisited enough credit because the whole story was, it wasn't an original story. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
On Saltburn.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't really catch the. I liked the movie, but I wasn't, you know, so obsessed with it as everyone else.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I didn't know it was an original story.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is, and that's the thing is, I feel like that should have been more known because, getting credit for an original screenplay when it's heavily borrowed from Evelyn Waugh's novel, it's just gonna. But anyways,
Hmm.
sorry, a
Yeah.
little off track. But now, adapting Wuthering Heights, it's very clear where the source material comes from,
Yeah.
obviously. Um, Emily Bronte's story. And we haven't even talked about the casting of Margot Robbie because
Mm-mm.
Kayla, what do
I
you
feel
think
like
about that?
I feel like that's the most out of place for me. I mean,
Hmm.
like it's just like what? This blonde chick. She definitely has an iPhone face.
And I like her. I liked her in Barbie. She's fine, but just not as Kathy. It just doesn't fit.
Well, I'm sure they're going to give her brown hair,
Hmm.
which is part of the usual casting and the usual description of Kathy. Um, and what's funny, okay, who's a brunette Margot Robbie doppelganger? That's what is her name? What is that actress name? Emma Mackey.
Oh
She,
yeah.
people always compare the two actresses and call her a brunette Margot Robbie. It's like, and she played Emily Bronte in the Emily movie. I'm like, why didn't they just cast her? She would have been perfect.
I think Hollywood just has a problem with reusing the same actors over and over again. So I
Yeah.
think it's just one of those things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I feel like it plays into that whole in the film industry and how like they're only making like movies they know are going to succeed and they're doing the same thing with like actors they know are going to bring in a bunch of money,
Hmm.
and it's a shame that they're not more creative.
I think this might backfire though this time
It's
because
already starting. I feel like it is.
because we have some hardcore fans out there. I mean, this is on the same level as Jane Austen fans, where if you make a bad adaptation, it's going to go south, like the whole Dakota Johnson
Yeah.
persuasion.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness. But again, we're not belittling the actors themselves, just the choice for these characters, for these roles. Um, is there anyone else that you could see as Heathcliff instead of Jacob Elordi? Anyone have any opinions on that?
So I saw an idea on casting, and one was Olivia Cook as Kathy. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
any of you
Mm-hmm.
watch House of Dragon. She plays
Mm-hmm.
Alicent, as well as Dev Patel as
Yes.
Heathcliff. They're both great actors. I think they can be authentic, in the film. So that's who I would want.
I think that's perfect. And Kayla, I always mention Olivia Cook when we're talking because
Yeah.
uh yeah, she's got a very period accurate face. Like she looks so great. She was in a Vanity Fair miniseries playing Becky Sharp that was good. And as you said, House of Dragon. I mean, she would be so good.
She
I
would,
love
yeah.
that.
Or Daisy Edgar Jones.
That's Kayla's favorite. I mean, honestly, I could see that too. And I could see I still like my Emma Mackey um, favorite actress. I think she's so great and she's British. There's so many choices there. And also, is it bad to talk about the age gap between, I don't know, I just don't, how old is Jacob Elordi and how old is Margot
He's
Robbie?
like 28,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
and Margot is like 34.
She's like
Mm-hmm.
35, I think.
Yeah, 34, 35. And he's like 28, 27, maybe.
Because a lot of the movie takes place when they're quite young. So
Yes. That
are they
was my
gonna
other
get,
issue. Yeah.
yeah.
This is
So
gonna be so fun to watch.
No, it's not gonna happen, Kayla.
I don't know. I love like awkwardness now, like in like in like award ceremonies and even movies now. Like when something's really bad, it entertains me.
No, I can see that. It's already like watching a train wreck happen.
I know.
And then Jacob, I mean, yeah, as Heathcliff also, I mean, Regé-Jean Page from Bridgerton. Anyone see that? Do you think is that Anna who you think has too much of an iPhone face?
No, I think he would. I don't know much about him, or honestly, I haven't even seen the first season of Bridgerton.
Oh,
I
okay.
only saw the second one, which I
Hmm.
loved.
Yeah, me too.
And I think that's my only favorite one.
It's the
But
only one she'll watch.
yeah, I watched the third one because but the second one's my favorite. But yeah, I wouldn't mind him either.
Very, very dashing, attractive, tall, and perhaps fits the character a bit better. Um, but we'll see. I saw another article today where they replaced the cast of someone, and I don't know why. It was something like Kristen Stewart being replaced with Riley Keough, and I was like, see, they can recast people.
Oh, what movie was that? I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'll I'll send it to,
That's interesting.
I know, let me see if I saved it. I thought that was very interesting, and I was like, can this
Same.
happen? Hold on. And I thought that was kind of a cool, like I can see the two of them being kind of similar in vibe. Let's see, hold on. Let's see if I have that. Okay. Oh yeah, and Callum, okay. So there was going to be some movie or show called Rosebush Pruning. I don't know. And it has Elle Fanning in it. And they replaced Josh O'Connor with Callum Turner and Kristen Stewart. I probably mispronounced her name earlier as Kirsten. Kristen Stewart with Riley Keough.
Oh.
And Kayla, you and I we like Daisy Jones and the Six. And then Callum Turner is popular lately from Masters of the Air. So they can replace people
And that's
for
why we should start a, what is it, change.org petition.
Mhm.
Get our voices out there, you guys.
Well,
You never
let's
know.
put the link to that with our podcast.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's already out there. We got to look first. I know the Save My Lady Jane on change.org is really big right now. I don't know if you were fans of, if you saw that show, Anna, My
There
Lady
is
Jane.
No.
petition recast Wuthering Heights with age appropriate. There's a big X in front of Jacob Elordi's face. I'll send it to y'all in text.
Oh my goodness. So that's basically it in a nutshell. I don't think we talked about Margot Robbie enough though, because I agree, Kayla, that, putting the characters aside for a second, like this actor, I mean, Margot Robbie is great, but I also love being able to disappear into the characters. And I'm just going to be seeing Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Margot was like, in her Australian accent, I don't want to be just known as Barbie. I want to be Wuthering Heights lady.
That was
Wuthering Heights
horrible.
lady.
That was horrible, Kayla.
That's my Australian accent.
Oh
That's
my
great.
goodness. I don't know what that was.
Like, I don't want to be Barbie forever.
I'm the Bobby.
I'm the
The
Barbie.
Oh my goodness.
She's just too striking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
just doesn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Like she would have been a
Um,
good Emma.
right. Like more, at least more so than this. I I know it.
What I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like blonde is what you're thinking. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Someone blonde, like Barbie.
Curious who they're gonna cast as Edgar Linton, who plays the other male lead, right?
How old is
Yeah, the
that
one
character?
who ends up the husband of Kathy.
Mm-hmm. I
How
mean,
old?
he's supposed to be similar in age as Kathy and
Hmm.
Heathcliff,
Hmm.
but I loved Andrew Lincoln, of Walking Dead fame, who played him in this TV miniseries from 2009. I actually love that version all around. So Tom Hardy played Heathcliff, And Charlotte Riley played Kathy, and then they got married in real life,
Oh,
which is cute. And then Andrew Lincoln played Edgar.
oh, they look cute together.
Yeah.
I guess
Um,
it just all depends if they keep Margot and Jacob on who would be Edgar. I just can't think of anybody else.
I can't think of anyone right
Like Tom
now.
Hardy looks really silly in this wig.
He does. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan.
Yeah, this is weird. Wait, didn't they just make a new version with Florence Pugh? Or was
No.
that was a different
No. Are you thinking of Lady Macbeth?
that's yeah. I get these two mixed up. Is that weird?
Florence could be Kathy.
Yeah, I can see that with darker hair.
I mean, I think she can do anything,
Yeah,
but
I
I
love her too.
you do, yeah. But I'm surprised they didn't get Timothy Chalamet to
I
play.
know.
Oh, he can be Edgar.
Can you imagine him as Heathcliff?
I mean, at least come on, at least they didn't do that.
Yeah,
Or what's his
yes.
name? No, Anna, our favorite guy. What's his
No, no,
Butler?
no.
What's his name?
Austin Butler is who y'all are
Austin
talking about.
Butler.
Ew. Oh, no.
No, guys, no. I will back
Ew.
him. He
With
is a
the
great
Elvis
actor.
accent, Heathcliff.
Ugh,
Oh,
I need to get
I saw
Stephanie
you.
on the.
Oh.
Okay, Kayla, no, no. But no, Chalamet could play Edgar because he's supposed to be kind of like a sickly voice.
Yeah, that could work.
If they
Oh.
get Olivia Cook, I can see, again, I don't know, I haven't seen much of his work, but the other It Boy, Joseph Quinn, to play Edgar,
Mm-hmm.
I can see
That's good.
that.
That's a good one. Yeah, I can't wait to see him in Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you know they made another Wuthering Heights in 2011? It's not well rated. Um, by and it has Kaya Scodelario, if I'm saying her name right, as Kathy. She was in like that one Parts, and she's in that TV show. What is it? Skins? Am I saying that right?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Kaya Scodelario.
Was it a series,
Let's
this
see.
version?
Because I haven't seen it. It is a 2-hour movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And for the male lead, they got James Howson, and is that his only acting credit? That's crazy. Anyways, that movie did not get well rated. Uh, but they've tried it, but I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Have a favorite Wuthering Heights adaptation already that you like?
I like the Laurence Olivier
I was
version.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
so good. What year? Let's see what year that one's from.
1939.
Oh, yes, the golden year of like Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Good one.
He wanted Vivian Lee as Kathy, which he
Hmm.
was married to her at that time. And he like fought trying to get Vivian Lee casted and it didn't work out.
But then she got the best role ever, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that version is so perfect. I mean, it's moody. I mean, they cut out the whole second half of the novel,
Yeah,
but and they just like omit a lot of like the young people. But it's a good adaptation.
it is.
Laurence Olivier's excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we've really talked about it and really dug into why this casting news is just upsetting everyone.
I think they've been doing this kind of stuff on purpose just to get like buzz for the movie.
Ooh, that's actually
I feel
not
like lately, like with Disney movies and like all these movies, people are and Bridgerton, everyone's like, no, like why are they doing it? Like, and it's just like I feel like at the end of the day, they just want people to talk about it.
you're not wrong. You're probably not wrong.
Like rage baiting, you know?
You think they'll
Mm.
recast though?
I don't
That's
know.
the important part.
That's part.
Don't just
Anakin's not.
rage bait.
Oh
I
my
don't
goodness.
know.
Well, maybe if they did switch him out, that would also be something people would talk about, they'd get
Yeah.
excited about. What if they went into this, what if the two actors went into this knowing that they wouldn't actually end up in the part, but it's just going to be a temporary publicity stunt? Oh my gosh.
Look, Barbie got recasted, I don't know how many times. They switched directors many times. Amy Schumer was supposed to be the original Barbie. So, yeah.
That's so funny. Oh, and you know, Emerald Fennell was in Barbie.
Yeah, she was. Wasn't she Midge, the pregnant
Uh-huh.
Barbie? Yeah.
Uh-huh. So she must have made friends with Margot Robbie there. She
Again,
made,
yeah.
right? And she made friends with Jacob Elordi on Saltburn. And she's like, I'm gonna put them in my movie. Oh,
I'm sure Barry's gonna be Edgar.
wait, who?
Barry, he was in Saltburn. Barry Keogh, I think
Oh
that's what
gosh,
his
of
name is.
course.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he could be Edgar, maybe.
Yeah.
Or he would be, no, he could be her
The
brother,
brother,
Henley.
Harrington.
Henley
Yes.
or Harriton. Which one is it?
I
I
think
get
it's
the,
is it Harrington?
oh my gosh, the names are always so confusing
I know.
in the book.
No, it's Henley, the
Okay.
brother.
And then Harriton is
Is the dad? I don't
the
know who the
son,
Harrington is. Yes, yes,
the son of Henley and Frances.
yes.
Kayla's like,
Yeah, Barry could definitely be Henley.
yeah. Oh, totally.
He's too short
Hmm.
though. How can he bully Jacob?
Right. And that's the other thing. Are they going to have a young version and an old version of these characters? Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I think we talked about it a lot. And again, this was us preparing to talk about Jane Eyre this week. Just so our audience knows, we are still going to cover Jane Eyre. We've been rewatching all the adaptations. We are pumped and ready to talk about this other novel by Charlotte Bronte, but we could not ignore the recent news about Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights and the adaptation that is about to happen. So, thank you all for tuning into this quick mini episode of Swoon-Worthy. And please tune in. Stay tuned for our Jane Eyre episode coming out shortly. Thank you, Kayla and Anna, for your insights today.
Oh, you're
Thank you for having me.
We'll catch you next time. Bye.